Con nhớ nha mà.
Bạn bảo ơi, bạn có nhìn thấy mình không?
Hello, có à?
Vâng. Bạn vui lòng mở cam giúp mình nhé. Mình cảm ơn.
Ok. Ồ, bạn thấy mình không?
Mình thấy bạn rồi. Ok, vậy thì mình bắt đầu luôn nhé.
Ok.
Okay, so first of all, nice to meet you, and it's an absolute honor to have you here today, joining this interview. And a quick introduction about myself. My name is Will, and I'm one of the Elsa community manager. And I'm genuinely looking forward to learn about your learning experiences and English language journeys that you have, especially with Elsa Speak. And once again, thank you so much for accepting the invitation to join us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first of all, in order to help the audience to have a better understanding about you, can you please introduce a bit about yourself?
Okay, so hello, my name is Minh Bảo, and I'm living in Vietnam. So I'm currently a senior student in the University of Science in Ho Chi Minh City. My major is computer science. Yeah,
Your major is computer
computer
science, right?
science. Yes.
So you're 21 years old, am I correct?
Yes.
So probably you're in the third year, right?
I'm on my final year right now. Yeah, I'm a senior
Oh,
student.
I'm
Yeah.
also the final year student, but my major is economy.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I'm learning the advanced program, so they require to have
Oh,
the a good English ability.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to know. Okay, so the next question is that how long have you been using Elsa?
Well, it was not a long journey, I think, because uh, I got my first hand on the app like 4 years ago, when I had to take the IELTS exam at that time, so that I can submit to my university for the entrance admission. Okay, but after that, I kind of stopped using it until recently when I have to sit the exam again, once again, the IELTS exam. Yeah, so it's been a huge gap in between the first time and now.
But you have heard about Elsa like 4 years ago. I think it's kind of a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So can I ask what membership you are right now? You are the pro user or the premium user or you're free user right now?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Right now I'm having a pro subscription, but yeah,
Mhm.
honestly, I've tried all types of these membership, from
Um,
free to pro and premium lately. But yeah, sadly, I mean, I really love the Elsa AI that comes with the premium one, but sadly, the subscription just ended. Yeah,
uh,
like last week.
oh,
Yes, yeah. So
unfortunately.
now I'm still a pro member.
Uh,
Yeah.
So you have subscribed for the premium membership before, like you subscribe for yourself, or you have it as the giveaway? Because I saw that you
Ah,
were kind of an active member in our community.
for the premium membership, I think I purchased it. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I just want to
So
try it out the Elsa AI.
yeah, so you'd like to try out the premium, right? So can I ask what's the reason why you stopped using the premium?
Um, it's hard to answer, but I just want to take a short break to decide whether I want to continue to use it or not. Yeah, but I have to admit that the Elsa AI is really helpful. Yeah, it's just
Hmm.
that I haven't resubscribed to the program yet.
Well, it's good to know. Okay, so as you said, like you heard about Elsa like 4 years ago, and the reason why you chose to use Elsa is that you want to practice for your IELTS exam, right?
Yeah.
So like at that time, why you need to practice for your IELTS exam? Like you must have like the certificate to come to your dream school or something like that.
Um, it was part of the reason, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yes. As I have mentioned before, I need an IELTS certificate to submit to my university. To
Mm-hmm.
get into the university, they require uh, an
Oh.
English certificate, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but mostly um, there's another reason I think that is like a bigger force to make me want to use the Elsa app back then. So I really want to improve my conversational English in general. And actually, I took the inspiration from my mom because one of her friend have had been using the Elsa app and was like very interested in that app. And then I asked my dad to give me some money so that I can purchase the pro subscription. Yeah. So
So the
yeah,
it
so that's the whole story. Yeah. At first I tried out the free one, the free membership, but it just wasn't enough, and yeah, so I have to pay
mm.
to get the full access. Yeah, and yeah, I'm not regretting it. It's wonderful.
so the original inspiration for you is that from a friend of your mom, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I see.
yeah.
So do you have any specific challenges or difficulties you face in your learning a new language before using Elsa?
Um, yeah. So, um, honestly, honestly speaking, my English ability back then, 4 years ago, wasn't so good. Uh, so overall, my pronunciation and my fluency uh, was not great at all, and um, it's just when I talk to some foreign people on the street, I didn't feel the confidence that I need. I don't feel confident. I feel really shy and afraid of making mistakes when talking to them. Yeah, and also I learned quite a lot of words and grammar structures, but I just cannot put them into the right context and utilize my vocabulary. Yeah, and because of that, my first assessment score with Elsa didn't go well at all. Yeah, it just, yeah, I have to say it's terrible. But yeah,
Oh, I see. Like, you're kind of the student who learn a lot, like vocabulary and grammar structures at school, right? And you
yeah,
probably have high score with your English, but you're not feel confident in speaking. I
yes,
think it's kind of because of the you don't have the reflection to speak and to use the words and the knowledge that you have with English to speak, right?
yeah. I don't have the environment and the correct tool to do that, to practice my
Like environment.
speaking. Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So after using Elsa, so you have been using Elsa for how many years? Can I ask? Like, can you when you first heard of Elsa is 4 years ago, but you say it's a big gap between the two times that you reuse Elsa, right?
Yeah.
So, in brief, how long have you been Elsa? And yeah, like 1 year or 2 years or just a few months in total.
Um, I guess it's about 4 to 5 months.
Hmm,
Yeah.
4 to 5 months, and I've seen that you have such a big, progress with your English speaking.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, I kind of went from 86 to about
Hmm.
90, 96, 97 now. Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's a
After
huge
45
process.
months. That's really great. So after using Elsa, can you use like 3 words to describe your first impression about Elsa?
My first impression about the app. Okay, so the first one I think is user friendly experience, and then professional design and slick UI. Yeah, like smooth transition and animations. It's just wonderful. Yeah, I really love the app.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I've seen that Elsa have positively impacted your English progress and your English learning journey in general. Just after 45 months, that's really impressive. Um, well, are there any specific features or aspects of Elsa that you find particularly, like enjoyable and valuable? Any specific
Hmm.
features? Because I've heard that you have already tried out not only the pro membership but also the premium membership. So you definitely try out all the features, right?
Yeah. Okay, so the first one that I want to talk about is um, the latest cutting edge technology of Elsa, which is the Elsa AI. So I had the opportunity to try these features. Like you have like some free usage of this one, right? So yeah, so at first I tried out and I was like taken aback because um, the the Elsa feels like a real person talking to you, and it's just wonderful. They reply to me very naturally, and they help me learn a lot of new structures, new ideas for my speech. Yeah, and I could, like create my own script for the conversation, and it just went very smoothly, and just loved it. Another aspect of this, I think, is the conversational practice. Um, like they have not because but by doing this, I'm not just only learn about the pronunciation of individual words, but I need to put them all together into the sentence, into the real life conversation, and maintain my fluency and intonation as well. Yeah, I can get myself familiar with a variety of everyday topics, from conversational English to like discussing some social matters and some questions related to the IELTS exam too. Yeah, and after learning after using the conversation feature, I think I'm quite well prepared to talk in some real life situations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the last thing that I really love about this is the mini games, Like
Oh
Elsa,
yes.
yeah, the app has a section for mini games like you need to unscramble some words or
Mhm.
filling the missing letters. And it's just a very entertaining and fun way to play with my friends. Yeah. I have a
Yeah,
group of
absolutely.
friends and yeah, they usually play this game with me
Yes,
whenever we hang out. Yeah. It's
yeah.
very fun.
Like you can challenge your friends with those games, right? Just by sending them a link of the hardware that you want to
Yeah.
challenge. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Um, Can you please wait a minute? Sorry. Oh no.
What happened?
I'm so sorry. I think I forgot. Ôi chết rồi, mình quên không record lại cái. À không, thật ra là mình nhớ record rồi nhưng mà cái ổ đĩa của mình nó không đủ. Trời ơi, chết rồi. Rất là xin lỗi bạn nhé. Ôi, thật sự rất là xin lỗi bạn luôn. Ờ, trời ơi. Giờ nó mới record được này. Ôi, chết rồi, phí quá. Không biết là cậu có nhiều thời gian để cho cái cuộc phỏng vấn này không nhở? Tại vì tớ bị... Trời ơi,
Yeah,
lỗi,
I,
tớ xin
I,
lỗi rất là nhiều luôn.
yeah, I think I can do that again. I can do this again.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, it's
Tớ,
okay.
tớ nghĩ là tớ phải back up một chút. Không thì... cậu chờ tớ một chút nhé để tớ thử xem cái này có được không.
Okay.
Bởi vì cậu là năm cuối nên chắc cậu sinh năm 2002 đúng không?
Yeah. Also, we are the same age.
uh, chờ cậu chờ tớ một tí nhé. Ôi tớ rất xin lỗi. Nãy giờ mất hai mấy phút vì cái này rồi. Ờ, Thế mình bắt đầu lại nhé. Tớ sẽ bắt đầu lại từ phần introduction. Xin lỗi các cậu. Hơi mất thời gian. Với cả lúc nãy đang nói chuyện tự nhiên ấy, nên là tự nhiên lại như thế này thì thì tôi bắt đầu lại nhá. Okay. Okay, so first of all, nice to meet you, and it's an absolute honor to have you here today with our interview. And a quick introduction about myself. My name is Phương, and I am one of the Elsa community manager. And I'm genuinely looking forward to learn about your learning experience and English learning language journeys that you've had, especially with Elsa Speak. And once again, thank you so much for accepting the invitation to join us today. Okay, so in order to help the audience to have a better understanding about yourself, can you please introduce a bit about yourself?
Okay, so hello, my name is Minh Bảo, and I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. And currently, I'm a senior year student. I'm a final year student, major in computer science. And my hobby is like just learning English, listening to music, and watching some movies.
Well, it's good to know about you. So can I ask how long have you been using Elsa?
Oh, well, it's a long journey, but I got my first hand on the app 4 years ago when I had to take the IELTS exam at that time to put it on my submission for my university, for my dream university. But after that, I kind of stopped using it until recently when I have to sit the exam again and some other reasons. Yeah, so I decided to come back to Elsa and give it another try.
So which membership are you right now?
So right now I'm just a pro membership, but honestly I've tried all these types of kind of subscription from free to pro and premium. The most likely is premium, but sadly the subscription just ended last week.
So you have tried to use the premium membership before, right? So can I ask what package had you subscribed? And the reason why you stopped using the premium membership?
The package, I believe it is just 1 month premium because I really want to get my hand on the Elsa AI. I heard that it's a very like the latest cutting edge technology of Elsa, and it can help me a lot in the conversational English. So yeah, I just gave it a try, and I certainly loved it. And I think that um, I I just haven't subscribed to the premium subscription. Yeah, I just forgot to do that. Yeah, it's not that I don't want to use it anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay. So you've said that the reason you first heard about Elsa was like 4 years ago when you started to practice your English for the IELTS exams, right? So how at that time, like, how did you hear about Elsa and like who motivate you to use Elsa Speak?
Hmm. Okay, so it's way back then, 4 years ago, like when I still in high school, and in my class, I had met quite a lot of foreign teachers, and I really love to like have a conversation with them, but my English is not good. I'm not confident enough when it comes to speaking. So and so yeah, I just want to began my journey to improve my conversational English, and actually I took the inspiration from my mom because she's kind of a very eloquent speaker. She's like the main speaker for her company, so of course she talks and speak very naturally and very good. So she encouraged me to try to practicing try to practice my English somewhere so that I can talk like her smoothly like her.
Mm,
And yeah, it actually from uh, one of my friends' mom. They were using this app, and yeah, and they just introduced Elsa to me, and then I asked for my dad to give me some money so that I can purchase the subscription. And yeah, I just use that to improve my English in general and prepare for my IELTS exam.
mm. So you've said that you have like the most difficulties with your speaking, right? What about the other skills? Do you find it, difficulties? Do you find any difficulties or challenges with other skills like the reading, listening, and the writing?
Um, I think the writing had caused me some troubles too, but mostly about the speaking. Yeah, I'm very afraid to talk to people in English because I think that back then I was not uh, adequate enough. My ability wasn't that good. Yeah, and by saying my speaking, I want to talk about like my pronunciation and my fluency also. Yeah. So during high school, I learned a lot of new words, and I was cramming for grammar structures, but I cannot put them into the usage, the real context, and to utilize my vocab. Yeah, that's why my first assessment test with Elsa didn't go really well, and I got a very low score.
Can I ask your score at that time and your score now? So we have the comparison.
At that time, like 4 years ago,
Mhm.
oh, it's quite long, but I think it's about 65 to 7.
Well, but I think it's quite high. I think it's quite high. What about your score now?
My score now, like when I started to use Elsa again, or really right now, or currently, my currently score,
Yeah.
um, it's about 96 or 97. Yeah,
Well,
it's a huge
yeah,
process, huge
impressive.
progress.
I don't see much, many users that have such high score, like 98. It's really impressive. Okay. So I've heard that you say you've learned a lot of new vocabulary, and you also learn a lot, like grammatical structures, right? But you're not confident in your speaking. I think it's kind of because of your reflection to speak. Like, I think it's one of the most common difficulties that most students um, have to face up to, because we've learned a lot of vocabulary and grammar structure at school, but like we don't have the environment, right? We don't have the environment to practice our speaking and our reflection when we speak to the foreign teachers, the foreign and also the native speakers.
Yeah, the environment and the right tool to practice your English.
Mm.
Yeah, your spoken English.
So you have known about Elsa like 4 years. It's quite a long time, but do you remember your first impression about Elsa? And can you give me like 3 words to express your first impression about Elsa?
Okay, I remember back then when I first opened the Elsa app, I think that the user experience is very friendly, and then the design of it was professional, and the UI in general is very slick. Yeah, slick, which means smooth transition and animations. Yeah, I just love the app.
What about now? Do you think that we Elsa Speak have like more innovations and many changes compared to like the app 4 years ago?
Yeah, I think there's been a huge revamp in the design of the app.
Mm.
They started to look more modernized, modernistic, and I think some of the UI components has been simplified or something. But in general, it's still a very good design. Yeah, and I find it very convenient to find like the section, the stuff that I need while using the app, while navigating through the app.
Yeah, it's good to hear that. So are there any specific features or aspects of Elsa that you find, like particularly enjoyable or like, helpful, especially when for your English learning journey?
I think that the feature that I like the most in the app is the Elsa AI on the premium subscription. I feel like I I was talking to a real person because they replied to me almost instantly with a lot of different contexts, and they even use some funny, humorous sentences to deal with to deal with my question. And yeah, they sometimes when I get stuck while in the middle of the conversation, um, the AI usually suggested me some of the new word or ideas to continue to keep on talking. Um, when using that, I can create my own script. I can write my own script to my own story. I can easily lead the conversation to anywhere that I want. So that was very interesting feature, really helpful for me. Yeah. Another thing is I probably gonna say about the mini games. There
Yeah.
are a variety of funny word games on Elsa, like Unscramble or
Mm.
filling the missing letters. It's just a very fun and entertaining way to like to challenge your friend by sending the links to them. And yeah, I usually do that with my friends. Yeah, I often invite them to play with me.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, one of my favorite features also the games, and
Yeah.
especially the unscrambling word. I find it really interesting. It's not only help you to learn a new vocabulary, but it's also kind of in entertaining way, like less boring way to actually learn English, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. So, well, do you have any advice or tips for other Elsa learners who just started their language learning journey with Elsa?
Well, I think I have a few tips for you guys out there. So the first thing you need to do is just to be persistent because yeah, actually I learned this from my mom is that you need to put yourself in a tough decision in a tough situation so that you can learn better. And I think that Elsa have created a very good environment to practice this. Just you know that learning a language at first could be really tough, and so please don't be disheartened or don't feel shy um, by your your first initial assessment score with the app or during practice because by making mistakes like that and that can you correct yourself and try to really improve your English ability. Just keep on honing your skills, pronunciation, fluency, notation, and word stress throughout the daily lessons on the app. And the second thing is to be consistent, like to put on a goal for yourself and then like I need to practice for example 15 minutes a day and be consistent, be like that, doing that regularly throughout the week. Yeah, I believe that the ranking thing in the Elsa can really encourage you to practice more, right? And to have a really high score on the ranking. It's just something that motivates me to continue practicing with the app. And the last thing is um, you need to be patient because like the English ability is yours and you need to really take time to get it to the best of your performance. You need to maintain a positive attitude toward your learning journey so that you can not feel so pressure about how to improving your LSAT score, but to improve your overall English ability because you are doing this to because of yourself, not because of you want to get a high score in the app. Yeah, so just be patient with yourself. Just making mistakes and then correct them, and or also try to invite some of your friends to be like a trustful companion in your journey to make it less boring, less theoretical, and more fun. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, thank you so much for your tips and your advice. Well, I think even if when you're not, you cannot, like invite your friends as your companion, you have Elsa AI as your
Yeah.
companion. Yeah, because as you said about your experiences with Elsa AI, you can totally make, a real life conversations with Elsa AI. And the features also give you the feedbacks to help you correct your mistakes. And one of the things that I totally agree with you is that practice makes perfect.
Hmm.
Yeah. So um, I know that at the beginning of every journey, there are barriers, there are hurdles and difficulties, and it's really hard to overcome that. But once you overcome it, you don't have to motivate yourself to learn at that time. Like you will love the journey, and then you just automatically and actively learn English just in your everyday life and your daily conversation. Yeah. So okay, so thank you for your advice, and I would like to ask: is there anything that you would like to see to be improved or added to Elsa based on your 4 years experience with Elsa?
Um, okay, so I want to add something to the Elsa AI, which
Mm,
is a history of your previous conversation, right? That could be like of great help because you can keep track of your progress when using like the latest technology and you can see your feedback for the previous session when practicing with Elsa AI. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
so that's it.
Well, I think. Well, thank you for your suggestion. Yeah, I totally agree. If you have like the previous, if you can see your previous, conversations, you can definitely see your progress, yeah, your improvements, right? I think it's
Yeah.
kind of the motivation for you in your, is such a long-term English learning journey. Yeah, totally agree. Okay, so the last question. From 1 to 10, how many scores would you give to Elsa? You can be honest. You can be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not being too generous, but I would give Elsa 11 out of 10.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Can I ask you the reason?
So it's quite obvious, right? Because Elsa excels in what it's doing. The features
Mm,
are easy to use, and the feedback is very responsive. And those are just constructive feedbacks and very accurate. Uh, uh, like they are very like an accurate reflection of your ability. Yeah, you can almost use the app every time to practice English, like 24 per 7. Yeah, so it's a very convenient way to talk, to practice, to really get your English into practice.
well, thank you for giving us such a high score. It's out of the score of 10, 11. Okay, so yeah, that's the last question for our interview today. And I want to express my sincere gratitude to you for sharing your time, your experiences, and perspectives. And especially sorry for the previous, like technical problems.
Yeah, it's
Um,
okay.
yeah, I'm very sorry. And your stories, I think, is very, valuable in helping us to enhance, the Elsa Speak experience for not only you but also the other English learners because you have had, like such a long time, like accompany with Elsa, like 4 years. I think it's a long journey, even though you said it's not a long journey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
incredible journey.
yeah, and I'm glad to hear that you have actually earned some of the achievements with Elsa. And yeah, once again, thank you for being such a crucial part of the Elsa community because I've seen that you're such a active member in the Elsa communities. Yeah, and I hope that in the future we also have like such an honor to accompany with you in your English, like future English learning journey.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here too. Yeah, it was very nice talking to you.
Okay. So yeah, that's the end of the interview. Thank you so much. Yeah. I hope that in the future we can have like other interviews like this because I think I really like talking to you because you've shared really valuable insights to us.
Yeah, I'm still young. I still need to learn more, but yeah, I'm happy to continue my journey with Elsa. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So that's the end of the interview. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the near future.
yeah, bye.
Goodbye.
Okay.